finishing up a movie, my husband yelled downstairs, "They got bin Laden, they got bin Laden." So I turned on the TV and it was quite late, and I proceeded to sit there till about 2 in the morning watching this, and I know some others were, if you heard about it last night, you were intrigued. Since 2001, and actually before that, in the 90s, Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda claimed responsibility for a number of violent terrorist-type acts throughout the world. And when President Clinton was in office, he had, I remember on the front of Time magazine, it said something about the #1 terrorist in the world, and it was Osama bin Laden. So we've actually been trying to capture him since then. And of course, that's why we went to Afghanistan, because we knew he had trained some of his cells there. We knew the Taliban, the Muslim extremists running the country, were allowing him to hide out there. But we also realized a few years ago that he probably wasn't in Afghanistan anymore, presumably somewhere, maybe even in the mountainous part of Pakistan.
The first thing I remember about 9/11 was the next year in 2nd grade, like reading a story about it in class, but I don't remember ever even hearing anything about it that day.
And what school were you at?
I was at Baxter.
I remember going home, like I didn't find out, I went to Baxter Elementary too, and I didn't find out until after I got off the bus, like, and I went into the daycare, like I went to, and it was on the TV, and I just remember, like, I remember seeing on the TV, like, the smoke coming from the towers, but I didn't figure out until, like, days later that our daycare person or whatever explained it to us what happened, because she was showing it on the TV, but they didn't say anything, like, during school. Like, I remember my brother telling me that and he's 4 years older than me, so whatever grade he was in. But I remember him telling me, like, they heard about it in school, but I didn't hear about it until afterward, but everyone was, like, freaking out.
So the first thing that happens, like, you know, we get into class, and then next thing you know, everyone is turning on all the TVs and crap, and there's people screaming and stuff, and then, like, I watched the whole clip, and like, the teachers weren't, like, keeping their mouths shut. They were saying, yeah, some people, there were some rumors going around that there were terrorists who were involved in this. I was, like, sitting there, I'm a little kid, going, oh my God, you know, and
Did you know what a terrorist was?
I had no idea. I thought bad guy, obviously,
Bad guy, yeah.
an evil guy.
So it has been a long time, hasn't it? And every once in a while you hear, well, Osama bin Laden did a tape, and we think he's here, and we almost caught him there. And they have caught a number of his top officials and leaders of some of his cells around the world. But he always managed to get word of it, and he was not, ever captured till now.
I was, like, cleaning a counter up front, and I remember my manager got a text from his wife, and he's like, Osama bin Laden is dead. So I'm like, what? Like, I was like, and it was like just totally out of the blue, and then we talked about it a little bit and kind of realized what had happened, and then I got home just in time to see the president's speech. So I thought it was just kind of cool. I got to see all that because it happened. I was more like, I was just really happy that it was kind of like, that it was like a ground mission, and there was just like some cool American naval SEALs busting down palace doors, killing terrorists.
Well, I did tell the other classes this is for sure going to be a couple movies at least, and a made-for-TV movie and whatnot, so we've just seen the beginning.